Hello guys, and welcome back to Mountain Blade, where, well, I don't know, stuff has gone insane. It seems like this entire campaign has really just awakened and decided to go, balls out crazy. So a while later, as you can see by the date as well, a while later, a couple of hours, as per usual, is between every set really. So I did my usual thing of getting an army, and I eventually just decided to I'll go castle hunting, just to expand the Ravenstern influence in this whole area here, and yeah, we got a couple of castles. I did a whole lot of sieging. Just took very, very soft targets. Really, it's like 200 or 150 to 200 soldiers in there that were, not even good soldiers, just throwaways basically, very low-level units. And I grabbed my elite units and just steamrolled them, just basically barely anyone dying. So I figured that would be good for expanding the empire. So yeah, did that. Let me just think. We had Kennet before. Then yeah, we had Kennet, and that's as far as we got. I think it was trying to get Nudar and Caladan at the war before. A whole while back, but yeah, got those again. Then I sieged Shadi Shahid once or twice, then grabbed it, and then they took it back, and then I took Krolsen and took Gunner's Lodge at one point, because they, very, very poorly defended at that point. Then, probably because we had a whole bunch of castles here, Sarleon probably felt threatened by that. And they decided, hey, you know what? We'll declare war on Ravenstern as well. Then, a whole bunch of Sarleon lords just going all around this area. And, I had to fight all them off because they were aiming for Javiksholm. And they were sieging Kelradan for a whole lot of time. A lot of fighting for Kelradan and Kennet just to keep those border castles. And meanwhile, Sarleon was also fighting off the Empire, which, look at it. They've gotten huge. At least I think so. There's been plenty of messages where, Sarleon and Sarleon and Empire have been fighting a whole lot, especially for Seven Cross. Seven Cross has been the focus point for Empire versus Sarleon, just entire time, sieging back and forth, back and forth. So, yeah, eventually me and, I think it was Count Ivanus, our marshal. He had like 500 dudes, just nuts, 500 dudes. And, him, me, and the king, basically, I asked them to follow me, and we took Mowbray Castle after fighting off the Sarleon king and a couple of other Sarleon dudes, as well as some Fierdsvane dudes. Lords, I mean, with dudes. So yeah, we took that. Not much of a resistance, because the other Sarleon lords were, trying to get Seven Cross Keep back. And then, while I was just going around here, back to Falkendark, I noticed that Mismire Castle was basically undefended. There was like 50 troops in there. So I took that. And, yeah, I just took that because that's now mine, as you can see, my flag on there. Same for Aveborg. Just some. To be honest, I've barely got this defended, but I'll get back to that. I have a whole lot of explaining to do here first, because so much shit is happening, and I can't show it all. It's just not doable, because there's like 8 hours or something in which all this happened. So a lot has happened, but also a lot of time has passed. So yeah, so then at that point I had Mistmire and Aveberg. We had to Kelradan and Nudar. Then Fierdsvane just decided to, hey guys, what the fuck, you're taking our castles. So we're gonna take Nudar back. Then all the lords just basically went whatever this direction is, and started, raiding all villages and stuff to cripple our economy. And then I just snuck around, took Nudar back, and I got offered it. And then at that point, I decided to actually take it, ask for it, because that is mine as well now. And why? Why Nudar? Because I think that is a perfect position to be in. I have all my territory here. Mistmeyer, Javiksholm, Falkendark, Windholm, and Sheestrom. It's all around this little area. So I figured Nudar would be my forward outpost, where I could just store all my strong units, and basically from there attack Sarleon and Fierdsvane. That seemed like a really good plan to me. So while I was doing that, just moving my troops around, I took Shadi Shahid as well, another time, which I didn't even ask for, but it was still given to me. So yeah, that happened. I think I got like 50 dudes in there. It's really poorly defended. So yeah, that happened. So basically, we're then at war with Fierdsvane and Sarleon. What happened then is at the moment I got Shadi Shahid, Empire declared war on us. So, that's really bad for us. Luckily, they're kind of busy with fighting Sarleon, so well, I was basically running around here. I'm not exactly sure why I was doing that. Probably just checking Sanjay's feed and Tuldar for weak castles, because I have to keep on that. Same for Mukada's Pani, or however you're supposed to pronounce that. And then I basically saw Savador Castle, which was basically poorly defended because, war between Sarleon have been trying to take that as well as Seven Cross Keep. So, I took that, very easily. And then I didn't want it. And then some other lord got it, and since then it's been under siege, but they've not taken it back, and I'm really not sure why. I think a lot of our Ravenstern lords are around this area protecting Savador Castle. And then eventually I got a question for Emmerin if I wanted it, and at that point we had taken Shadi Shahid, and it was like, I thought this was Emmerin. So I said, sure, I'll take that. That's nearby Nudar, so I can probably defend that really well. Turns out that was not there. It was here. So I did not want this, but I have it now. Probably not for long. But yeah, that happened, and I was going back here to fight off everything that moved, basically. Because the only faction we're not at war with was the Deshar Principalities. And guess what? They decided, hey Ravenstern, you've gotten so big, because, we are actually the biggest faction right now. By far, actually. And they decided to say, hey, fuck you. We only got two cities, no castles. So, we're gonna attack you now. And that is exactly where we are at now. That is the point. That is a lot of explanation, yeah. But it is necessary. And I think I did it kind of quickly. But yeah, that's basically what's been happening. Lots of war and fighting off lords everywhere. I basically went, when I was taking weak castles as well, just to distract Fierdsvane. I also, fought off a lot of their lords, and at some point I think I had like 8 of them prisoner or something. Some crazy thing like that. At one point, I had the king of Fierdsvane and the king of Sarleon in the same area between Kelradan and Nudar, and I fought them both off with like losing 50 troops, which is not bad at all. For such a fight, anyway, it's not too bad. So yeah, I did that, and it's just crazy the amount of stuff I had. But that was when the Sharp declared war, and Well, I'll show you. I'll show you, because at this point, where I am now, you can kind of see my path. I've just been going to Joviksholm. If that is mine, that may be mine. But yeah, Joviksholm, I went to Windholm. I basically went past all my castles. You'll see why in a second. But first, we have the Sarleon Lord. Also, quickly, I'll show you my my character stats, just so you know where I am, basically, and what my stats are. Because that's probably good to get a clue of what I'm doing and where I'm going here. So yeah, that's location income. Yeah, that's my stuff. I've not been to Shaestramin forever. Same with Oh, actually, I can't construct anything in Falkenark anymore. I think I have it all. But yeah, faction relations. You know, war. It's just war with everyone and everything. So yeah, that is fun. Weekly budgets. I'm not sure what the nuns are about, but okay. Yeah. Also, got lots of money from all the lords. I've been selling all the loot from the fighting. But this is what I have. I took 104 bladesmen and some Pendor armored bowmen. Yeah, those are not best units. I can say that much. But yeah, I saw this lord here, and you know, I figured that would be a good starting moment to explain.
I am
and then
honored to receive you.
Yes, trickster. Yes, die. Or you know, Havachi. Lots of these crappy troops, but it'll do. He doesn't seem to have a particularly strong enemy. Also, this helmet. It is not better than the one I previously had, yet I prefer it. Simply because it looks cool, and it is the one thing I got from sieging that Empire castle. And I also learned that I do not want to fuck around with Empire troops. Empire troops rape me. Absolutely should not have sieged that, even though it looked like very poorly defended. Should not have done that. I will shy away from every fight with the Empire I can for as long as I can. Because, yeah, just horrible. Horrible. They're absolutely the strongest faction troops-wise. I need those guys to charge at me, pretty much. But I'll have to come to them, because I have the infantry, so I have to come to them. Which I'm not a fan of. So yeah, gosh, so much explaining. It's crazy, kinda. But that's kind of the point at where this campaign is at now. Stuff happening everywhere. And also, I think just the fact that we are now such a big faction is also part of the reason why the other factions are now aiming at us. Hey now. Okay. I clearly do not have the archer firepower that I previously had. Because I've been running around with like 100 Ravenstern Rangers. And, you know, that works really well. That works insanely well, in fact. Archers, just stand up here. Cavalry, to me. Yeah, 6 units of cavalry. Great. That's really worth it. I really don't want to get knocked out, though. From my experience, though, what, you know, a couple of fights I've had, is that the Sarleon troops aren't as bad. Especially after fighting some Empire troops. And again, you know, I'm stuck in ass right now, so I guess I can't really say anything. I should not fuck around with those dudes. Yeah, this is really just a scrappy army. Nothing else. Because, well, you've probably guessed it already, the reason. I mean, it is kind of obvious. It is kind of obvious. I don't even know if there's an enemy here. No. Not anymore. Well, my crappy reserves at least won another battle. It's one Sarleon Lord down, I guess. How heavy? Yeah, that is not a good outcome, really. But you know, morale at least went up for that. So yes, you are now my prisoner. Yeah, some decent loot from the Sarleon Lords, though. Also, because I now have so many castles, I've let's see how many baggage trains I have, which are awesome, absolutely awesome. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 baggage trains, so that is also just a reason how you can field so many big armies. I have no problem with morale if I use some good units. No issue at all. So that, you know, the fact that you own multiple places definitely helps in that regard. So, yeah, let's go with that. And I'll show you the real problem and the theme of this set then. Let's have a look at Javik's home. That basically says it all. Oh god. Yep. They see. Actually, this is not nearly as many troops as they previously had. Still, it's like 800? Wait, 800? Add those two up, 365, 135. You know, that's 600. Then there's 100 and something? That's 700. And this is basically all my military power. It's just everything. So yeah, no lords are coming to help, which sucks. They've actually been offering me 8,000 for this guy for such a long time. Also, Salvador Castle's no longer under siege, apparently. It'll soon be sieged again, believe me. So, apparently, again, all our lords are over at Salvador Castle, at the Empire. That's really not what I want. I'll just accept that. I need those guys to go... Oh, he gave that village next to Shadi Shahid to himself. That works for me. Anyone? Anyone? No? Yeah, this is yeah, so let me actually just whoops. Yeah, I might as well sell some loot I got. Can't sell too much though. Just no money in the town. It's just no money at all. So yeah, lots of food, because why not? I was running around with a maximum size army, so, you know, I needed food for a good length of time. Also got some, you know, some decent gauntlets and some improved boots. And a Jatu Warbeast, which may be new. I leveled up at some point. I really forget at which point I... what is what, you know, all the hours, but they blend together so well. So yeah, that's me. So yeah, managed to garrison. Let's count the lords. Actually, it's not easy to count the lords there. So yeah, prisoners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lords, because I just sold one as well. It's 7. And I think I just got, just before I started the set, I got, you know, before, when I was playing that, I just got an offer for another one, so, yeah, plenty of lords, plenty of lords. Also, king. It's very, very sweet. So yeah, these are basically everything I have. I had lots of more rangers, but they all died fighting the Empire, basically. Lots of knights. Lots of knights, which makes me very tempting to basically sally out with them. Yeah, I'm thinking, because I've been in this situation before where the AI is kind of bad. It is kind of bad in such situations. Where they will just keep sieging the town until, you know, Kingdom Come, I guess. I don't know. Some really lengthy time, at least. And yeah, there's just no stopping it. They will just keep doing it until they meet a force bigger than them, and then they will actually run. And that is really the only point at which they will probably do that. So I think I shall just get this insane army here. I'll take another couple of cavalry because I'm insane. Yeah, something crazy like that. It should be mobile enough that maybe I can scare some of these lords away or something. No, they're not budging at all. They're not moving at all. Yeah, you know, I just need... There's 4 lords there. 127. Yeah. I can't even select the other guy. Just cannot find a way to select that guy. But, yeah, they will just keep sieging it. Likely nigh on indefinitely. So I'm just gonna run around, I guess. There's not much I can do if I don't get any backup. There's not much I can do at all, in fact. Conquistadors I definitely want to stay away from. I need to just make sure that they do not actually go siege. Yeah, there's another heretic army in here, which is dangerous. Emmerin has been raided. Yeah. Wait, Emmerin has been raided by the Feared. I guess he must have been there. But yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, I just really need to make sure that they do not actually go into Jovik's home. And Tragmar's being raided. See, Lords will really just... Oh, he's not actually running from me, per se, but... he will just make it there anyway. So yeah, not much here. Not much defending all my castles, really. Just... just skeleton crew everywhere. I really need to turn back now, because I don't want to... 108, though, is probably as big as it gets. Yeah, some Kierguards there, which I used to siege that place. Yeah, so basically skeleton crew of elite soldiers just about everywhere. In here, at least. But yeah, I need to get rid of those... Salvador Castle's been besieged once again. It just keeps going. It really does. So yeah, these dudes are still here. There's just no way I can do anything against them. Because my army's not big enough to actually frighten them. So they will just stand there. They will just stand there. Their loyalty is insane. And I cannot take them on. There's just no way. Well, what are their armies mostly comprised of? But then again, you know, I'd be going 270, or, you know, 260 against 700, because the troops in the city will not come out and help. The game works that way. It's just a mechanic. Also, I lost money. Big shock. Probably because of my party as well. 18,000 is a bit much. Oh yeah, 25k for King Ulrich? Yeah, sure. Oh yes, 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 yes. Oh, bless the maker. Oh really? They just went in? No, he might be going in. But I need to gather up King and Ivan. These two dudes, I love these two guys. His army has been seriously reduced, but he has been fighting the Empire, as you can see. He has been saving Savador Castle. No, 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 don't you fucking go away. No. They went away! Holy fuckballs. Yeah, sure, I beat that guy. He was nothing. Course of action. Will you follow me? Yes. This guy loves me. Been doing lots of fighting together. Him and Ivanus, just... yeah, I sure did. Course of action. Follow me? No. That sucks. Any task for me? No. Well, okay. Well, at least we have another 200 men on our side, at least. I think. Yeah. Yeah, he is coming. So I wonder why he decided to go away. Maybe... Let me actually just check. Who's at war with... This is not the way to check that. Factions... Who's at war with the Deshar? War with Ravenstern. No one else. Okay. To curb the other realm's power. I wonder if the others say that as... Whoa, yeah. To curb the other realm's power. Yeah. It is definitely just... You've gotten this big. Now everyone's out to get you. So now they decided... No, I don't know what they're doing. They might be heading for Nudar or Shadi Shahid. They might have learned that it is poorly defended. And now I'm... You know, I now have to find some way to balance out my armies over, you know, Shadi Shahid, Nudar, Mistmire, Javiksholm, and Windholm. Because Windholm also was sieged at some point during all this. It is... I'm finding it kind of hard to keep track of everything at this point. I have to... You know, it can be really frantic. There's a lot of stuff to keep track of and keep on top of. Still cannot believe the crazy army I'm running around with, but I need to watch these dudes. Because that is an army I need something else to deal with. Where's he going? Don't go for Nudar. Don't you go for Shadi Shahid. Just go back to Singal. Javiksholm is no longer under siege. See also how ridiculously long that takes to update properly. Sometimes I was kind of wondering there if not maybe not some other lord was still there, but no. No, they're not sieging Shadi Shahid. Okay, interesting. Ah, fuck. I just realized now, to make the set interesting, I'm gonna have to go on the offense, aren't I? Oh, shit. Oh, I was not prepared for that. 'Cause I'm already spread way thin. If I can keep hold of even most of these places, that's going to be insane. Because... you know, if you look at the map, you know, strategically, you'd want Avendor, Sarleon, Herongoth, or, you know, this little area with Longbeard Lodge and Valenbray. But those are all very well defended. Highcliffe as well is, you know, prominent targets, but there's always like 350 troops there and a lord or two. So there's no way I'm taking Highcliffe Castle. Longbeard has always got like 400 or 500 dudes in there. Valenbray has 700. Sarleon as well, and same for Avon.